What's up, everyone? Creamshot here, and I'm going to react to the last episode of Goblin Slayer, episode 12. Wow, I'm finally finishing another anime. Let's see. Last time, what was it? Goblin Slayer. You know, he didn't have any pride, but he asked. You know, it wasn't one of those things where it's like he was reluctant to ask for help. He just went out and asked for it, and the other adventurers kind of looked down on him for it, but eventually people came around. It's like, okay, man, we'll help you. So they all gathered around that night, or could have been the next night over. But yeah, he was the commander. He was able to predict all the moves of the Goblin Lord, and at the very end, he had the Goblin Lord on the run, and he was just about to take him out. And yeah, let's just get into it. Oh, we're hearing the voice of the Goblin Lord. Oh, reproduce with the prisoners I have there. Damn. Ooh. What's happening to him? Well, he's pretty buff. He's not as big as a Goblin champion, but oh. Did he went ahead and take out his hideout? The Goblin Lord's hideout? Is that what he did? The fate of an adventurer. Was that CG bats? Oh shit. He sliced off the top part of his shield. He stabbed his crown off. He stabbed right here. That's where the crown, yeah. The crown had like a bit of an armor thing going on right there, so it didn't kill him. Whoa. There you go. Yep. You did it. Mhm. Ooh, nice. Ooh. They're still fighting the champions. Mm. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. There we go. How's this choir in the background? With the electric guitar? The Lancer guy. Oh, this guy has a chain. He's taking it on all by himself. Ooh. I'm really digging this BGM. Hmm. Oh, lost his shield. Ooh. And his sword. Oh. Found it. Uh-oh. For real? What? He was waiting for that. Oh! Oh! Nice. I really like what she's doing right now. Oh, he can talk. Don't. She's not gonna fall for it. They never forget a grudge. That's what he said. Yeah. Oh my god. Squash him. Oh. So he only killed one goblin out of the whole ordeal. Because he always counts. She can only use 3 or 4. Okay. That'll make her happy. To be trusted. Putting your trust in another. It was basically a huge war battle that went down. Because you had 2 commanders and such. What does the girl with the pointy ears do? Is she half elf or something? Maybe a fairy? Because she was hanging out with the other adventurers. I thought she was one too, but she was just in there with the farm girl and her uncle. Or maybe she was a guard. I don't know. Oh, it's the hero. Okay, this is the festival. Oh, at least she knows. It's nice to know that even the hero knows about Goblin Slayer. Mm-hmm. Wonder how many actually died. It was just those 2 that were deep in the forest so far that we saw. Ooh, we got gypped. Then again, normally it wouldn't be a gold per goblin. Mm, for the most part. Didn't do anything. You went in and asked for help. You brought everyone to help. And then you were the one that killed the Lord. What you want to do? Wow. After all that, now he thinks about being an adventurer. It's gold, right? But he doesn't care about money. Hmm. Well, if he didn't make a big deal out of it, then not many would probably know about it. Because it would only depend on who would look at the board. At least he knows about it. She wants to... She wants to kiss him. Hmm. Oh. So wait, does she not even know what he looks like? Nah. They should. Are they gonna finally show us what he looks like? Yeah. Making a big deal out of it. What? They're already just checking out his face. Yeah, well, she sees him all the time with his helmet off. This must be very awkward for him. Mm-hmm. Bring out the betting pole. What? This is kind of a really weird ending, where they're all checking out his face. Do we see? Do we see? Do we see? No, we're not gonna see. Interesting ending. It's just like a stationary camera up on like the top level of the cavern or the tavern. Just sudden like subtle movements here and there from people. It's funny. You have like maybe one or two people moving at the same time. Other than that, it's like a still frame. Wow, that was it. That was the last episode of Goblin Slayer. Overall, I enjoyed myself. I enjoyed it. That ending though, where they were all like, "Bring out the betting pool." Oh, I bet he was a woman. He lost that bet. What made you think he was a woman? I was just talking about a couple episodes back where he sounded like at least a 30 or 40-year-old man. But yeah, it was a nice, weird, happy moment at the very end where they're all trying to check out his face on what he looks like. Oh. Huh. Well, that sure makes him feel special. This is where they fought the first champion in the series. And that was the poison room. Back at the guild. What was that symbol? Because in all of the quests had like a letter. You could see a letter. All of the quests had like a letter where it was like you have a rank F quest or a rank D quest. I was seeing that throughout the board. And yeah, the one that they took down, it had like a sword shield thing. Was it like a quest from the Sword Maiden, I'm wondering? Probably not that important. But anyway, overall, I enjoyed it. It started off pretty slow for me. I had my quirks about it, where I should say irks. Like, for one, it was the fact that they don't even really have any names. They don't really have any names. I'm hoping that when I do read the light novel, because I will. I will eventually read the light novel. When I do read the light novel, though, I'm hoping that they do have actual names and we're not just referring to everyone as what they are. Priest girl, hero girl, guild girl, sorceress, who, again, that character was annoying. Probably if I read it first, it wouldn't probably annoy me as much. It's the way the lines were delivered, you know? Her lines were delivered in a way where it just irked me. It's kind of like how it was with Prison School, where it's like before the anime came out, I read the manga. So whenever that principal came on, you know what I'm talking about. When the principal from Prison School came on, the way I had it in my head when I read it sounded way more funnier than how it did in the anime. Like, it had such a longer pause in my head, and that to me made it the gag funnier, where he would do these pauses before he says the last word in his sentences or something. But when I watched the anime, the pause wasn't as long, and all of a sudden it became so less of a gag. How should I say this? It wasn't as funny, you know. It lost its charm from the manga, or at least how I interpreted the manga and how he paused and said it. The anime ruined it for me. And right now, even though I haven't read the source material, I haven't read the manga, if there isn't a manga, but we know the original, it's the light novel, okay? The light novel. If I read that first, I'm pretty sure I would have had the same thing where that sorceress would have been a letdown. But it was already let down before I even read the light novel, so it doesn't matter. But that's, I don't know what I was trying to get out there. Whatever, forget it. Yeah, so another one under my belt. Another completed anime under the belt. Moving on to the next one. Slime. I looked it up, and apparently I only watched 11 episodes. So I didn't even check how many episodes there were altogether. I'm guessing there's 24 or 25. Not so much 26. So I got 13 or 14 more episodes to go for Slime. I'm excited for that, because I did like Slime a bit more than the Goblin Slayer, because it had more of a happy feel to it. But this latter half of the Goblin Slayer series, it got me in a better mood. I don't know, maybe it's like I coped, or I got over it. Like the things that irked me don't irk me as much as before. Like the initial irk. Sorry. I can't stop saying that word. It kind of gets it across very well for me. At least I think it does. But I think that's enough of me talking. Overall, it was a good story. Weird ending. One track mind. And we'll read the light novel eventually. Other than that, I think that's all I have to say. So, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and I'll see you in the next one. Shoots.